My darling youngster, living in close fellowship with me resembles a brief look at paradise, a sample of the heavenly. It's a wonderful encounter, however I will not reject that it requests a degree of devotion that can challenge. Similarly, as David wrote in the hymns, setting me generally before him. You also can look for my face and partake in my presence in your daily existence. Similarly, as he found the magnificence in living with me generally alongside him, so can you. I'm here to prepare you in this lifestyle, an excursion that requires tireless exertion and steady assurance. Be that as it may, let me guarantee you, gravitating toward to me won't detract from your everyday exercises. All things considered, it will imbue them with lively life. Anything you do, do it for me, with me, through me, in me. Indeed, even the most straightforward errands will sparkle with the delight of my presence when you do them for the good of I. Keep in mind, nothing in all of creation can at any point isolate you from me. Our delightful excursion together will go on forever. Try not to be apprehensive, for I'm right adjacent to you, watching and directing constantly. At times, however, you may not be completely mindful of my presence. Dread can be a delicate suggestion to reconnect with me. At the point when tension starts to ascend inside you, pause for a minute to unwind and let the radiance of my presence sparkle upon you, both outside and inside. As you rest in the glow of my adoration, that difficult apprehension will steadily dissolve away. Answer my affection by insisting your adoration and confiding in me. Recollect that I am your watchman and your aid, and I safeguard you from more mischief than you can envision. The most valuable security I offer is defending your timeless soul. Since you are my adherent, your spirit is secure in my grasp, and I will lead you on the way to paradise. I will be your aid until the end. At the point when tension overpowers you, go to me for comfort. Encouragement can be depicted as solace, sympathy, compassion, help, consolation, and alleviation. What's more, I offer these to my adored youngsters. However, when you are restless, your regular tendency might be to zero in on yourself and your concerns. The more you do this, the further you might feel from me and your tension might develop. Utilize this inconvenience as a sign to gravitate toward to me. Murmur my name and welcome me into your hardships. Look for my face, tracking down solace in my sympathy and compassion. Come to me for consolation, and help. I have a lot of familiarity with your battles, and I know the most effective way to explore them. As you rest in my caring presence, I will reinforce you and give alleviation from your tension. I believe you should recollect that nothing in all creation can isolate you from my affection. My relief is loaded with favors, my dearest, and it gives pleasure to your spirit. Discharge the deception of command over your life. When everything goes without a hitch, feeling in charge is simple. Be that as it may, the more you see yourself as the expert of your destiny, the harder the fall when troubles emerge. Partake in the hours of going great and be appreciative for them, yet don't become dependent on the sensation of control. For tempests and vulnerabilities are an inescapable piece of life. Sticking to control can prompt your defeat. I'm preparing you to trust me consistently, for I'm your asylum. I use misfortune to liberate you from the deception of control. At the point when your conditions and your future are dubious, go to me. Find your security in knowing me, the expert who is sovereign over the tempests of your life and over everything. I'm the person who makes serious areas of strength for you, guarantees your way is protected. Come to me similarly as you are, with every one of your wrongdoings and shortcomings. Admit your wrongdoings and request that I eliminate them to the extent that the east is from the west. Then, at that point, remain in my presence, recognizing your deficiencies. Request that I mix you with strength, perceiving your shortcomings as containers, fit to be loaded up with my power. Say thanks to me for your deficiency, for it keeps you reliant upon me. Cheer in my boundless adequacy. I'm the person who makes your way protected, including assurance from stress and extreme preparation. Rather than continually investigating the obscure future, attempt to stay aware of me as you venture as the day progressed. Continue speaking with me, permitting my directing presence to keep you on course. I will go before you and alongside you, eliminating obstructions from your way. Trust me to create your way the absolute best it very well may be. I'm a safeguard for all who take shelter in me. At the point when the world feels perilous and compromising, recall this commitment. I for one safeguard the people who make me their asylum, their place of refuge in a difficult situation. Finding cover in me implies confiding in me and spilling your guts to me. Regardless of what's going on in your life, it's generally the perfect opportunity to let me know that you trust me. In some cases, however, you'll have to address your prompt conditions prior to spilling your guts. Race for your confidence in me and trust that the right second will communicate your most profound feelings. This genuine correspondence will bring genuine help, fortify our relationship and guide you forward. My protecting presence is generally accessible to you. At the point when you feel apprehensive, go to me and say, Jesus, I take shelter in you. Stroll with me right up front, confiding in adoration, bound together in happy reliance. The friendship I offer is loaded up with valuable commitments from the Book of Scriptures. I love you with great, never-ending love. I'm generally with you, each nanosecond of your life. I have a deep understanding of you, and I've proactively suffered the consequence for every one of your transgressions. Your legacy remained careful in paradise, can never die, ruin or blur. I guide you through life and eventually, I will bring you into greatness. Reliance is a basic piece of being human, and I planned you to continually require me. Embrace your dependence on me with satisfaction, for it attracts you nearer to me and permits you to partake in my presence. I welcome you to community with me in an ever-increasing number of snapshots of your life. Walk blissfully with me along the way of your excursion. Try not to be overpowered by evil, however conquer evil with great. The world may now and again appear to be brimming with haziness and hopelessness, with news reports that are disturbing, furthermore, individuals calling insidious great fiendishness. I'm disheartened, yet not astounded by the brokenness of human hearts, except if individuals are acclaimed through confidence in me, their true capacity for bad behavior is unfathomable. Rather than being debilitated by the condition of the world, I need you, my supporters, to focus as lights in the dimness, at the point when evil appears to win, not set in stone than any time in recent memory, to accomplish something useful. This might include straightforwardly contradicting evil or advancing goodness in accordance with your gifts, capacities and conditions. Shift your concentration from deploring evil to making something great. Many individuals pick what parts of themselves to bring to me in supplication. Some wonder whether or not to move toward me about qualities they view as dishonorable or humiliating, while others live with excruciating sentiments like depression, dread, responsibility, and disgrace without looking for help. Some get so enveloped with their battles that they neglect time here. This isn't the manner by which it ought to be, my dearest. There are injured pieces of you that I long to recuperate. Some have been with you for such a long time that you consider them to be important for your character. I need to liberate you, yet breaking liberated from these examples takes time, simply by presenting them to my caring presence over and again. Could you at any point encounter enduring recuperating? As you fill in opportunity, you'll encounter increasingly more of my happiness. Come to me, my fatigued one, and track down rest in my reviving presence. I'm generally close by, anxious to help, however in some cases you disregard me. You become diverted by the requests of others, and their assumptions can weigh vigorously on your shoulders. At the point when those weights become a lot to handle, go to me for help. Request that I lift the load from your shoulders and talk with me about your interests. Let the illumination of my presence beam on them with the goal that you can see the way forward. This equivalent light will mitigate and reinforce you, entering to the profundities of your spirit. Hold nothing back from my recuperating heavenly presence, and let my endowments stream uninhibitedly into you. Get some margin to rest with me, my adored, and loosen up in the harmony I offer. Figure out how to find satisfaction when things don't turn out well for you. Try not to begin not entirely settled to make everything curve to your will. Consistently, you'll experience something that doesn't line up with your longings, huge or little. My motivation for you isn't to give your every desire or make life simple. I maintain that you should figure out how to trust me in all conditions. Assuming you demand having everything your way, you'll frequently track down dissatisfaction. All things considered, trust in my command over your life. Keep in mind, I'm in every case near you, and there is bountiful bliss in my presence. My face transmits with happiness, and that euphoria sparkles upon you.